Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
We are under the curses, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are under the curses. And Moses said back then that if you didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, these things will be placed upon you. Got it? Yep.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. What was the Israelites in Egypt? They were slaves. They walked in there 70 souls, and when Moses parted the Red Sea, they walked out. But you're going to find out what Egypt means. Egypt is synonymous for something. Got it?
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means bondage. What's another name for bondage? Slavery. Now go back to, where you was?
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Lord shall bring you into bondage, slavery, a second time. But what? Read that again.
With ships.
With ships. The only people to go into slavery on cargo slave ships were you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
You are the Israelites that Moses was talking to back then.
Bring it out.
Read it again from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
By the way Moses said it was going to happen to you, it happened. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You won't see your homeland again. We as a nation of people have not been back to our homeland, which is Jerusalem.
Right. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when you get off them slave ships, you will be sold unto your enemies. When you get off them slave ships, you were sold unto your enemies. You was on auction blocks. But who were your enemies? Who were you sold to? The so-called white man. That's who you were sold to.
That's right.
For born men,
Slave men,
and born women.
and born women. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
No man should buy you. That's an old Quaker word for no one will redeem you. Now give me what sin is. Because our people don't know what sin is. The officer touched on that, but we're going to get the true definition what sin is. Got it? Read.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committeth sin,
Sin is the topic. So whoever committeth sin, read.
transgresseth also the law.
Transgresseth also the law. Because breaking sin is the transgression of the law.
That's
read.
right.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So if you break God's laws, if you defile the Sabbath day, that's sin. A woman in pants, that's sin.
Right.
A man in dress, that's sin.
Right.
Buying and selling on the Sabbath, that's sin.
Right.
Shaving your head bald as a man, that's sin.
Right.
So sin is what we're going through right now. But what do you got to do? Love our God and love your... Oh, wow. Hey, what color is God? You know, don't come past the signs, but you know what I mean? Give me that. Daniel. Because Christ is black. You find out in Revelation 14, and Christ says, if you see me, you see my Father. Because our people, you know you have a son, you have a daughter, and they'll say, damn, you look just like your dad. You look just like your dad. You got it? Read.
Daniel chapter 10 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
I went Ancient of Days, he said. So he's saying arms was polished brass. Polished brass is the same, a derivative of brass burned in a furnace. That's how you got polished brass. You got that? Read.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9.
Bring it out.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days did sit, meaning he didn't have no begin. He had the begin. He was there in the beginning and he's there in the end. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Now he had on the garment, because you'll hear people saying God is a spirit and he don't have no body. But in order to have a garment on, you have to have a body. And his hair was like the pure wool. Read.
His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
Sis, got a minute? You love God? Do you know what it is to do to love God? Because can you send them flowers, a postcard? So we're going to show you how you love God. Because there's a way that you show God that you love him. Now you love him, right? Okay, so we're going to show you what you need to do to really, truly show that you love God. Give me that. Got it?
1 John chapter 5 verse 3.
Bring it out.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
So the Bible's saying that in order to show God that you love him, you have to keep his commandments. Do you know any of God's commandments? Which ones you know? Because there's over 600 and something laws, commandments that you're supposed to keep. Now, you know some of the 10 commandments? Give me some of the 10 commandments.
Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill.
Right, that's
Okay, but you know them ones. But you know that's how you show God's love. But this is another commandment that you probably didn't know. But we're going to show you what it is. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5. Got it? Listen to this, sis. Because, got it, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall...
The woman, you're a woman, right? Okay, pay attention to this, sis.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So God's commandment is a woman shouldn't wear which pertaineth to a man. What do women wear today that pertains to men? So what is a garment that apparel that they wear? Shorts? Pants, exactly. Exactly. So read that part again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Okay, so a woman is not supposed to wear pants. And there's, read that again from the top. Pay attention, sis. Yeah, there's a lot of men wearing dresses, right? But listen to the first part. Pay attention to this, sis, all right? Now this is pertaining to you. Read that again.
The woman,
You're a woman, right? Read.
shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Shouldn't wear what pertains to men. And you admit it, pants and short is pertain to men. So God is telling you a woman's not supposed to wear pants, sweatpants, shorts, or any of those things.
I'm sorry, this is about dude's pants, okay?
Okay, read that again for the sister again. Now pay attention, sis, one more time.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Sis, there's a trash can right there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's the trash can. You shouldn't throw that all on the ground. There's a trash can right there. But see, that's our people. You're under the curses. They throw trash and stuff in the street. They don't care about where they live. But they won't throw it in the white neighborhood. They'll make sure they hold on to that dearly. That's the problem with our people. But go back to read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
It's an abomination unto the Lord thy God. It's something disgusting to the Lord thy God.
That's right.
That is something disgusting. A man's not supposed to be in a dress, and women's not supposed to be in pants. Now, give me Deuteronomy 16, 28 and 16. Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
We are cursed in the city. We're getting shot down in the streets by ourselves and by other nations. We're the first fired, last hired.
Right.
We throw trash in our street.
Right.
In every black neighborhood that you go to, black, Hispanic, or Native American neighborhood you go to, is full with trash.
Right.
Our people think that it's okay to just throw trash in the neighborhood. But the thing is, they won't go up in Squirrel Hill or down in Fox Chapel and throw nothing out the window or throw no trash on the ground.
Right.
Our people got so much low self-esteem.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.